You're the one dismantling, not him. Hey, I'm the one doing it, okay? But he's the one forcing me. I'm his little bitch right now.
Share your screen. Let me preface this by saying, if you truly do not want to delete anything, there's no pressure to actually delete anything. But you signed up for a vault cleaning, so just keep.
Yes, I did.
On a scale of literally don't even look at the items in my vault to it's a new red war, how much are you wanting to clear?
Okay, so here's the deal. I'll show you right now. I've got a full 600 in the vault, okay? It's full.
Okay.
It's loaded. But I believe that I have probably played a little bit more Destiny than maybe anybody who you've done this for. I could be wrong. I think my vault is going to be loaded to a place that you maybe are not used to. With that being said, I still really want to get a lot of these items cleared. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to make some tough, gnarly decisions here. But I would love to see this go beneath 450, even better beneath 400.
So you want to clear 25 to 33% of your vault out.
If it feels possible, that would be the goal. Does that seem reasonable to you?
Anything is possible. Hour of Christ, so write that down. Okay. Well, then I'm going to be ruthless.
Okay.
You know? Some people are like, I only want to clear out 50 slots. And I'm like, okay, we'll go a little bit easy. But if you want to clear 25 to 33% of your vault out in like an hour, I'm going to be ruthless.
Well, and we can take our time. We can think through this, man. I'm not trying to make any crazy decisions here, all right?
I'm saying you make all the final decisions.
Yeah.
I am going to be ruthless.
Here's what I will tell you. The only interesting thing about me compared to probably everybody else you do this for, I do something called copycat cards in trials, where I look at the enemy team's builds and then I use the weapons that they are using. And because of that, I have a lot of different weapons saved. So I am willing to curveball it and I am willing to rid a lot of those weapons. If you think it makes sense to get rid of it, if it's my only like survivor's epitaph and you're like, nah, you don't need it, I will delete it. That is a big thing that's going to happen. Is there's going to be a lot of single weapons you see.
All right. First, let's just tab through. Just tab through. Let me see what I'm working with here. Just keep going. Keep tabbing. Yep. Just keep going. Keep going. The first thing I usually like to target are dupes.
Okay.
Okay. So, wow. Okay. So I've already acknowledged the problem.
Wait till this last page, dude.
Okay.
Wait till this last one.
If it's full of just like random, okay. Okay. So I've acknowledged the problem already.
All right.
And that is you have too much armor.
I agree. However, a lot of these are really good rolls.
Right. But here's the thing about really good rolls is that they're only really good if you're using them. So my usual advice for armor is make your builds, make all of your sets, do whatever you gotta do. No, okay.
We don't need that one.
What is that?
That's infusion fuel. That's what that was.
Well, then fuel or delete. We are 1 week from a new cap.
Yeah. We don't need that at all. I agree. That is not needed. Are we going to start right here? Or should we start from top left?
No, well, right now, let's get an easy W while we can. Get rid of this right now.
Easy W. This is going to be infusion fuel too. Let's just
get rid of this as well.
This is going to be killed too.
Easy W.
Boom.
Yeah. Anything under 60.
This is dead.
For a player like yourself, I don't care how well distributed it is.
Oh no.
That rule is for the peasants.
I only save 655 or 65, dude.
Total.
So here's the thing. Quick note. I save 65 armor pieces and above. If it's below that, it's saved for some goofy, weird reason, like trying to collect a bunch of different stuff, or like maybe once upon a time it was my highest piece of armor and I put it in the vault. I don't know. Like this, that's infusion fuel. We can get rid of that. The other note is I like to keep one of every exotic. So like that
is fine.
That's probably my best.
You're a content creator.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I do the exact same thing.
Cool.
I have no rules against that. I do have some rules against duplicates, but in terms of keeping one of every exotic, I know some people just like to do that. As content creators, we kind of need to just have everything on tap, ready to go, just in case something happens. So yeah, that is. I'm not gonna bug you on having one of every exotic. That is totally fine.
Perfect. We'll get rid of the 64. I'm telling you, if it's not 65 or above, I usually just delete anyway. Like this is a 67 right here, so that's tough for me to rip.
For as often as you play, like you can afford to be absolutely relentless with the armor pieces that you do keep, because you get so much of it. You have so much volume, whereas other people, you know, we normally tell people, like, it's better to have a well-distributed low armor stat roll than a bad armor stat roll, but it has a lot of stats. You need to chase both at all times.
Yep. Ooh, so I should probably get rid of both of these, even though they're both 67s. Well, here's
the thing with Shards of Galanor is, if I'm really struggling to figure out which one I want to delete, I'm going into like D2 Armor Picker, and I'm making a Shards of Galanor build. And I'm just literally making the build. I'm not like putting mods on it, fashion, all that kind of stuff. I'm just making a build. Whichever one it picks, that's the one I'm going with, and the other two get removed.
Okay. If I feel too lazy to do that, should I just rip the two 67s?
If you really don't care which one that you use, I think the difference between the 67s and the 69, I mean, the 69's got a lot of mobility on it. Like, that's nice, but mobility's cheap. Intellect is, like, right now, like, in PvE, like, not really important whatsoever, and all of these have about the same intellect. Yep. So, like, it's kind of your call.
All right, we're going with the 69er, dude. We're gonna delete the other two.
But yeah, anytime I see a vault just filled with armor, I'm like, you need to make builds in dim, and then you need to delete everything else, because the more annoying you make it to make armor sets in the future, the less you're gonna want to keep armor that comes in, unless it's just the omega tier insane god roll that shows up.
That makes sense.
Like you're dropping like 70 stats.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. Like, you take a day off, you just go and make a ton of builds on armor pick and just rip everything that's not a part of it.
Yep. I've basically assigned people homework where I've been like, okay, after the vault cleaning, by next week, I want to see you with at least 2 builds on each character at a minimum, and then I want to see a bunch of armor deleted. Yeah. But you seem more into weapons. But here's the thing, is that first of all, go back.
Okay.
Go back. What the hell is this?
Dude, just wait. You're going to see some good rolls. Like that, I've got obviously some kind of intellect build with this that I use in Crucible. I throw it on and dodge around people and get my super really fast. So that's a good one. This one's 65. Like, I'm willing to get rid of it, man. I'm willing to. Okay. But we're keeping a lot of these high rolls.
Keep going.
Yep, 66, 65. Look at that resilience, right? We're gonna go back to this thing.
So this is some farming. Yeah, good.
That's silly, but
yeah,
there it is.
So all of these are very interesting. But, like, okay, for example, how many of the, like, resilience spike pieces do we need?
Probably
like,
not that many.
That one, and then go to the one before it.
This one?
No, the masterworked one. Yeah, like, we have this one, and then we have that one.
Yeah,
like,
this one's not needed, because that one's a much better version of it. This one's good. This is 68 base, and if I ever wanted to use, like, a Caliban's hands or any kind of a, like, throwing knife, any kind of a smoke build, like, this thing's pretty gnarly.
And I am not disagreeing, but what I am saying is that it's 1570, it's 1 energy, you haven't used it since the second you got it, so let's put it to use in a build somewhere, or let's move on from it.
Okay. 68. So, okay. I'm gonna put it to use somewhere.
I get it. I get it.
I'm a masterwork
it. It's a very interesting roll.
And we're just gonna make sure that it doesn't get deleted, because this thing is kind of cute. I like it.
You could also just, like, lock it. Like, that's the whole point of the lock button.
Yeah, but it's already locked. So this is my way of being like, I want it for some reason. I'll even throw I'll put a strength mod on it. Now it's gonna be really obvious. Like, look at that 42 strength.
All right. So yeah, like a lot of these other helms, you know, I feel like you can honestly put a massive dent in your vault just from going through your armor. Like, you have masterworked exotic helms and then non-masterworked exotic helms. Why are the...
So I can tell you. Oh, God. But I can... Is that my only Assassin's Cowl? Hold on. Dude, that's my only
1350 Assassin's Cowl with a 58. I'm guessing that's a 4-stat recovery mod. So this is the one that might be out of the collection.
That is I don't have an Assassin's Cowl? How is that possible?
So find another one and then delete this one.
I don't have another one. That's my only one.
That's why well, you better go hop in some lost sectors.
All right.
That's what I mean.
All right, so I need to be taking notes. Gotta grind for Assassin's. You know what? I'm gonna make a list on my phone of things I need to do. It's gonna be good. Gotta grind
like
Assassin's Cowl.
Already, I'm just like, we're already down 20 spots just from armor.
We're gonna
like,
kick some butt, dude.
I don't even think like I do actually want to start here. Usually I start with weapons, but because you are wanting to be so ruthless with how many items you have in your vault, I think it's better to start with armor because it's a lot easier to delete armor than it is to delete weapons.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, I feel like you have multiple like high resilience, high intellect helms.
We do. The resilience intellect one we only need one of, and I think that resilience strength one we probably only need one of. So even though this is 66, we can rip this one. Even though this is nice, we can rip this one. This one's 66, but there's nothing really stand out about it besides it's just like kind of even. So I think we can get rid of this one. But by the way, the answer to your question about why there's like some unmasterworked, when I'm just like doing trials and I go and I reset my rank at same 14 and it'll give me like a really good exotic, I just put it into the vault. And my thinking is like, later, I'm going to go and look at the 2 different knucklehead radars I have, see which one is best and delete the worst one.
Yeah, I can see these 2 are very different from one another. And also, it's knucklehead radar. You breaking out knucklehead in trials every once in a while?
You know what? Last time I used that was probably before trials was even launched.
There you go.
We're going to get rid of this one.
That you've been using it because the one you have is 1350.
Yeah, about that.
That is an example of one where I'm just like, who effing cares? Even if it's the god roll of god rolls.
That is a god roll. That is a good roll. That's 67 base, yes. And look at this distribution.
Who effing cares?
Hey, man. It's fair. It's fair. You gonna make me delete this? It's my only one.
No, I'm not gonna make you delete it. Keep one of each. That rule still stands.
Thank God.
But like, we have 4 Wormhusk crowns, and we have 4 Graviton forfeits.
That's true. All right, let's start with Wormhusk. Wormhusk is my most used exotic, by the way.
Okay.
So
I will let you have some flexibility. Let's start with the non-masterwork one.
Okay. 66 is nice, but like, I don't need strength that bad with Wormhusk. I don't know when I'm using a Wormhusk build and like prioritizing my strength, so we could probably get rid of that.
The split second you said, but like, that was the time to delete this item. The second best time is right now.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Let's take away the resilience on this. Yeah, wait, where'd it go? Here. 66 base, 1350. Okay, I can clear it.
1350. That says you have not touched this thing since Witch Queen.
That's true.
At a minimum.
So, here, hold on. Let me go to my...
Keep 2. That's fine. If it's your most used exotic, knowing what you do... Okay, so you have 2 more.
Let me put them... But I use both those for builds. I'll put them in anyway. Like, these are both part of builds that I use, but we'll throw them in so we can compare them at least. So this one I was using literally this morning in trials. I was dynamo dodging on Cauldron and getting a ton of super with this. So I don't want to delete this one. Okay. This is only a +5 mod on it too. So what's the base on this thing? This thing is 67 base. So this thing's pretty darn good.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
This one
I'm pretty confident that you are gonna have a lot of good rolls. Like, that is not... Don't worry about like trying to convince me. This is only 63 though.
I can't believe this is my main build. This is only 63.
Look, sometimes that's just how it works out with D2 armor picker. You're just like going through and you're just like, oh, this is craziest build, super high stats, and then you're just like, this is the armor that it picked, and then it just somehow all comes together into like, oh well, I have 6 100 stats of everything.
Exactly. This thing
is in my build.
This thing lands me at 100 mobility, exactly 100 recovery, and exactly 100 discipline. So I probably don't want to rid it, but I'm surprised it's 63.
I mean, if it's the thing that makes your build come together, I'm not gonna say anything.
This is 67, and I don't use it, so it's masterworked as 1580, but we don't use it.
The way I'm thinking about this is that you literally have 2 on your person at any given moment. So what are the 2 in the vault doing?
I mean, this was obviously a build at some point. This one was never a build at any point. Even though it's a pretty darn good roll, this has never been used. This one, I don't remember what exact build it was used for, but this thing, let's see what the base is. This thing is dropping a 66 base, and it has been a hand cannon sniper build of mine. Let me delete this one, even though it's pretty good.
If you're confident in that one not getting used, let's just get rid of it.
Let's get rid of it. We'll keep 3 because all these have been in different builds at different points. Like I said, this is my most used exotic out of the whole game.
That's fine. So that is fine.
We'll keep those.
Let's talk about Graviton forfeit now.
All right.
What do we have?
We got it's an all right roll. Graviton forfeit improved invisibility. So if you're You're looking for mobility and strength maybe, because if you're smoking, you want strength. If you're dodging, you want mobility. Whenever you see perks, it means I've used it. But this is 64 base. So let's just rid it immediately. Just kill it.
And this is also 1550, so it's been a minute. This one is 1350.
but it was in a build, Datto. Oops, that's the wrong button. We got 66 on this one. Let's look at the other two. Let's compare it. So this one's 67. This one's 66. This one's 68. God, I know I've never used it, though. It's 1350. It's not leveled up. If I'm gonna keep one, though.
Do you use this in a build frequently?
No. I use this. I mean, it's 1350, so I don't know when. Do I have one? Let me see if I have one on my person. That might be what's going on. I don't. So I think we can delete the one that's masterworked, and we can keep the 68 over the 67. They're similar. One's got no intellect. The other one is 10. I'm going to delete this one real quick.
I'd probably go with the 1350.
This one I'm deleting? Oh, the one on the right.
No,
the
the non-masterworked one.
Cool. Well, let's do that then, Sir Datto.
All right, some other things I want to start checking out now are non-hunter things, because I feel like we could purge those pretty easy. Like we have a couple of Sane 14s, we have a couple of Ashite Verse. Yeah, like what do we have going on here?
All right, let's see. Ooh, this one's bad. This one's
a 66, but it is so bland.
Yeah, this one's kind of bland too.
I mean, they're both. I would just keep the one that's 1580, but like they're both.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest waste is probably mobility on Titan. So this one is way more of it. So we should probably get rid of this one.
Yeah. As much as I want to say just get rid of it because this thing is terrible, just keep it.
All right.
All right, we have a couple of Nezarec. We have a couple of Skulls. What do we got here?
Let's do this thing.
Deprecated mods. All right, 1557.
But a nice 66 base is looking kind of all right. Oh, boy.
I think I'm probably taking this one.
Yeah, I think
honestly.
so too. Well, and it's all about void kills, so discipline being up there like that is nice.
You're gonna. I mean, void grenades on warlocks are just so good.
Goodbye.
Perf. What we got here?
Ew, 63. Ugh. Gross. I'm just gonna delete it.
Neither of these are super compelling, but
no, they're not.
I think that's the right call there.
These are different. Okay. Oh, but here we got the verse with 67. That's looking kind of nice. This one's in a build at some point, but it was a long time ago.
Okay, so it's basically the inverse.
Huh? They're both.
But this is also 1350.
This is 65. This is 67. Let's just get rid of the 65. Yeah.
Which spike do you want? You know, do you want the recovery spike? You want the discipline spike?
I want the other one.
All right. So we have, I'm guessing, a bunch of legendary armor here that you have not touched in a while.
Probably. Yeah. So just go from top left.
Over some of these. Yeah, let's just go over all of them.
All right. Here, I obviously have not used it, but we got ourselves let's see if this thing is yeah, it is. We got ourselves a 65 decent helmet for the Warlock, just in case I want to put a build into it.
Okay.
Would you want that gone if this were you? Or just in general?
Here's what I'm going to tell you. You're going to have some homework when we're done.
Okay.
I need you to go make armor builds. I need you to fully deck yourself out. Grab all the armor, make all the PvP builds you want, grab all the exotics you want, make every single build that you can possibly make. And then, when you're done, anything not in a build, trash it. I would say you could probably keep, you know, a very small reserve. Very small reserve. Like, just as a flex option, but not a whole lot.
Okay. We have a few different legendary Warlock helmets, if we just want to look at that for now. We got this is a 66, and I've used it at some point. We've got this one at the 65 base. It's got a lot of intellect. We got this one, 65. It's a little bit more recovery. This one's 66. I am happy even before doing homework to get rid of a couple of these.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say no.
Okay, which ones are you feeling?
The one on the right, the Iron Banner helmet. This inspires nothing. From me personally,
kill it.
The only way I feel like something like that would have been good is if you went into D2 Armor Picker and it was like, this is the exact helm you need to get the exact effing stats, the blah 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 blah. Like that's the only way you can kind of just visualize something being good is like you have to use a third-party tool to figure out if it's going to work in a build. That's really the only way you're ever going to know how good something is based on every other item that you have.
Right. Okay.
But a lot of these things are 1350, which means you have basically not touched them since Witch Queen. And we are coming up on almost a year since it has come out. Which means if you are making builds for these other characters, these still have not been used in those builds since Witch Queen.
I think part of what I'm doing with the Warlocks and the Titans is like, I do main hunter, and sometimes I go to my Titan or my Warlock, depending on the map, depending on how I'm feeling. So anytime I get good roll on those characters, because I'm on them so irregularly, I'm like, ooh, I should save this, like an actual good roll on my Titan, an actual good roll on my Warlock. But realistically, I almost never actually do go use them.
Okay, so then what I would say to you is go on your Warlock and your Titan, make 1 or 2 builds per character, so that way you just have something quick to swap to.
Yeah.
You know you have like a decent, like sort of setup already, and then you can trash basically everything else.
Cool. Will do. Here's another couple of Warlock helms I didn't notice were there.
Yes, we have. Okay, well this is Warlock. It's not Hunter. So.
Right. No, but we're working on Warlock helmet kind of right now. I kind of like those two more than this one.
All right, then do it.
Let's get rid of this one. You want to keep both these? Delete both these? This one's kind of crazy, dude.
It just depends. It depends on the build. You know, these are 2 completely different items. Like they're almost incomparable because they seek to do completely different things.
Got it. Just leave them and I'll go do my homework. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, these are some homework. Homework helms.
Homework helms. Cool. Lead me, guide me. Left, right, where do we go?
All right, let's go to the right. I still want to keep working on armor. We have 4 Khepri stings.
Yeah, we do. Holy shit, but some of them are so good. This one sucks. Let's kill it. For Khepris, you want strength, because you want to throw the smoke down to the ground and get your strength back. So that's kind of nice right there. Yeah. This one, oh god, this one's in my build. So this one I obviously use. It's 1580 also. 1580, take that away. I believe that it's a 65 base and it's in the build. Okay. Let's just get rid of the 66 one, because this one's very similar.
Yeah. This is a, like, let me boot up my Khepri Sting build and see if the other one works out better and I can eke out another tier of stats or something. Right. Otherwise, no matter how good it is, if it's not in your build, if it's not getting used, you're probably not going to use it. It's probably just going to keep sitting there.
Probably.
So.
Okay. Add it to the homework.
It's a lot of just double checking stuff. It's just a lot of
not good enough.
Like, is which one works better in the stat distribution build that I want.
This is crazy, dude. I forgot I had this many good things. This is not needed. 65, just going to get rid of it.
And again, you can afford to be so ruthless with the stat rolls. Like, even one stat out of place, like, toss it.
68. This one is 66. This one, I think, is also 68. Let's see. Might be 66, though. That one's 66. All right, I think we could probably get rid of this one and probably get rid of that one and keep the higher one.
It's your call.
I'm just going to do it.
Again, we can make these homework-based gloves.
Datto, I hate homework,
you're just
man.
All right, then just toss them.
I hate homework so much. Just get rid of them. This thing sucks. Kill it. I have one.
Put it on the record that I gave you the choice.
That's true. You did. I appreciate you. By the way, that one I already have on my build on my Warlock, so that's why I was like,
I mean, it looked terrible anyway.
It was very bad. Once upon a time, a part of my PvE stuff, it was a void build of mine, I think. But what is it? 60. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Get rid of it. Why is it there?
Yeah.
That's my one and only. That's my one and only.
That's fine.
Woo! I like that one for its discipline. I don't use it, but I think I can make grenade builds with that. I kind of want to keep it.
Flex option. It's okay to have a couple flex options.
Cool.
Totally get it.
We're flexing.
But not too many flex options.
Okay. I'm going to let that one be a flex option. Is this my only Caliban's? I think this is my only Caliban's. And it's part of a build from last season. So it's not been something I've used this season, but it's recent enough. I think it's kind of worthwhile. So we'll keep that. This is my only second chance.
You could probably delete that one anyway. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's 65, bro.
So it's just no, just the exotic itself is just so bad.
Yeah, I don't even know
what it does. The only thing you have going for this on this set of gloves is maybe the 21 intellect, and that is the biggest stretch that I think I've ever made.
And it's got 17 mobility for Titan.
Yeah,
this thing
like
sucks.
This thing is so bad. The stat roll's bad. The exotic is bad. Everything about it is bad.
But because it is my one and only, we keep.
But it is your only one, so I can't get too mad.
Okay, we'll keep this one. 66. It's got good stuff, but we've never used it in a build. You think we can just kill it?
I don't recall you having a ton of Titan like flex armor, so this might be like some of the only stuff that you actually have.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I even see many other legendary Titan gauntlets. I see a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let's just keep this one. This will work with a build for sure when I actually go and make stuff. We got a 67 base gauntlet that I've not ever used in a build. It's strong. It's good, but my hunter's already got so many builds. If it's not a part of it, you think just delete?
I'm inclined to believe that.
Kill it. Do it.
If you are automatically like, yeah, I'm not really using it. I think I'm probably gonna get. I am not gonna fight you. Because the whole point is getting crap out of your vault.
You are on the delete side. So if I'm leaning towards
I'm always
there in
gonna
any
be
way,
on. You know, if you're like, oh, it's really good, but I don't know. As soon as you say but, gone.
Cool. It's good to know. We got this one's an easy one. We'll delete that. The one on the left is a worse roll, but it is in the build that I use.
That's fine. If it's actually in the build, I'm not gonna argue for like, oh, get rid of it, because that's what the computer says is good. I'm not gonna argue with the computer.
Cool. We'll keep this one. This is all you. This could be homework. This could be delete. Just tell me one way or the other. I'll do it.
If you don't want to go do homework, then I think you know what to do.
All right.
This would be a homework thing for me, where I would just go in and double check. But if you don't want to do that, then goodbye.
Ah, man, that was a good roll. But yeah, I feel it. We got an Aeons with 68. I don't ever use Aeons, but I know that when I do PvE, some of my PvE friends get mad at me for not putting it on. So we got this one.
Yeah, I would keep a pair of Aeons for sure.
We got this one with all kinds of crazy perks on it. It's been a little bit since I've used it, obviously. This one is 65. This one is 68.
I think I'm probably going with the 68.
Sweet.
Just looking at the stats, like very good distribution,
Perfect.
good resilience. You're gonna want resilience in PvE, so.
Sweet. Those are
Yeah,
good.
I feel like I only ever see like god rolls of Aeon Swift. Like if there's one exotic you can count on for getting really absurdly good rolls, it's the
weird?
Aeon series.
It's so weird
know
that
what
that
it is.
happens. And like the reason I think I only have one Assassin's Cowl is because of what you just said, but like reverse. Like I'm pretty sure that Assassin's Cowls never drop as 65 plus.
Always
plus
roll
for me.
like dog shit.
It's so weird, dude. These are
very so similar. This is your call, but they're so similar. This is a homework one. This is another homework one.
Okay. Well, this one's in a build and this one's not, so watch. Just screw it,
All
dude.
right.
Screw it, man. Just take it out. Only one Liar's Handshake. That's easy. We keep it.
Fine.
It's not bad either. Ahamkara's Spine. This is in the build. We got a lot of Shinobus here. And they all have worked in different builds, which is freaking crazy. Like all of them are masterworked with perks on, so they've all been in a build at one point. Though obviously,
how often would you say you're using Shinobu's Vow, but you have multiple Shinobu's Vow based builds?
I don't know how the hell I have multiple builds. I used Shinobu's Vow this season, freaking never. I obviously did at some point, it's infused. I used this a lot in a previous season or two. They nerfed skips like 2 seasons ago. Before that, I loved them.
Yeah. I feel like Shinobu's is basically as good as skip grenades happen to be in the moment.
Okay, this one sucks.
The reason I asked is because I feel like typically, at least in PvE world, if an exotic's getting used, there's generally one build that it's getting used for. And I'm sure that's slightly different for PvP because there's a lot of neutral exotics that people are using, so there's a little bit more flexibility. But like with Shinobu's, I feel like there's likely only going to be one build that you're using with Shinobu's, which is spam Shinobu's as much as possible and throw skip grenades. So this is which build is this going in, and delete the other one.
Yeah, so this one I used this season. It's got one more discipline than this one. This one I used 2 seasons ago. They're both really good with 68 base and a lot of discipline, which is like what you want. But I already have this one. You don't need 2 of them, so.
These are so close that it's just a matter of which one's going in the build. And if you already have the build and you don't want to remake it, you have your answer.
Perfect. This is my solo, so we'll keep it. We already did the Kefries, and this is the homework one, I believe. Keeping that as homework. This is my one and only. Oh, God. What is this thing? Oh, no. Oh, 66 is not that bad. It's not masterworked yet, so it's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. My only synthos, so we'll be keeping those. My only Aeon safe on Titan.
Oh my God!
Look at
Get
those.
a new Aeon safe.
Should we just?
Get a new Aeon safe.
Should we just delete it? It's so ugly.
I mean,
it's my only.
How often are you in PvE situations on your Titan where your team is asking you to run Aeon for heavy ammo?
Apparently, at this point in time, never.
Okay, so then get rid of it and get a new one.
And if I need to go and farm for a new one at some point, it's something to do, man. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take... I think that left Ashen Wake is pretty good. This one is... Ooh, this one's bad. This is 62. So kill it.
Yeah, and the stat roll is not very inspiring.
This one's all right, though. We'll keep that one. It's my one and only.
Slightly better.
Okay, we got one Ursa. Got to keep it.
Fine.
Stronghold. We got one of. Got to keep it.
Fine.
Feedback. One of, and it's actually a pretty darn good roll.
Yeah.
Keep it even though I don't use it yet. I might one day. It makes sense for one exotic. Makes sense.
Yeah. No, again, the content creator mindset, you got to have one of everything on tap, ready to go, just in case something happens.
61, kill it.
Yep, bye.
Karnstein 66. I think I might have one on my Warlock. Let me see if I do. I'll pull it in and we can compare if I do.
These are so, like, I get that they're 66, but, like, they're just so... blah.
I don't actually have a Karnsteins anywhere. This is my only one.
All right, keep it.
Wow. Okay. What the hell is that? I've never heard of that, but I have
it. Yeah, moving on. It's PvE.
There's my one and only. It's okay.
Yeah.
So we deleted the Titan one. We'll keep this one.
We can skip over a lot of the one-offs.
Yeah.
Because like we're gonna keep them basically no matter what.
So this is a good roll, but this one is in my build and is a worse roll. Let's see. This one is 70. This what? This one is
take the mod out.
Well, yeah, I didn't take the mod out, but like this one is 61 base.
61. Yep.
And it's in my freaking build. I can't delete it though because I gotta homework this one, man.
Homework. Yep, it's homework.
This one's in the actual build that I'm actively using on Warlock. This gives me exactly 100 strength recovery.
If you want strength, if that's your only focus, then it's your call to make. But I feel like this is some homework.
All right, homework. Those two will work together. I think I can probably delete one, but I don't want to do something wrong here. That is just a random hunter gauntlet. I have a million hunter items. This one is 64 dead.
All right.
This one looks like it's really low, and it's been a little while.
Been a minute.
66 is not too low, but it's been a minute, and I've got so many freaking good things on this character that just whatever.
Yeah, that's why I always encourage people, like, go make your builds, because when you already have your builds and you've done all the mods and you've done all the fashion and you've set it up in dim and you have it on your stream deck and you have it on your phone and blah, 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 to do all of that again sucks, and I don't wanna. Yeah, and that makes deleting items so easy.
This one is 57 and I have a better one, so okay, we're gonna get through some good armor pieces that are all masterworked here on Hunter, so I've used them all in different builds. Let's just try to figure out what the hell's going on. This is gonna be interesting. This one is 67. I have not used it in a long time. When I did use it, it was obviously a PvE thing I was doing because we've got some solar resistant mods on it.
Okay.
There's nothing about it that's, well,
If it's a PvE thing, right now, intellect, IMO is just not remotely good enough to be in a build. But we are super close to the next season, and I would not put it past Bungie to drop in some sort of stealth intellect crazy buff, and now all of a sudden intellect has gone back to being good again.
Right.
So at the moment, I will say... Holt, this is so old, it has Wrath of Rasputin in it. At the moment, I would say, get rid of that. Hang on to a couple of items, wait until the next season comes out, and if intellect doesn't get buffed, then we can, delete an item or two.
Okay. This one's 67, this one's 65. I kind of, like, sure, there's intellect that's a little bit more than this one, but 65, there's nothing stand out about this one.
Just hold it for the time being.
Okay.
And wait and see if, like, a massive intellect buff shows up. Because I've been deleting all those items as they come in, and if intellect does get a buff, I'll be a little sad because I've been getting rid of that stuff. But what can you do?
Just want to make it clear that you told me to keep these two, and I'm feeling good about that.
Until the next season, and then if there's no buff, then you must do something with it.
Okay, homework. This is pretty good.
I don't have a lot of flex armor on your Titan, so I'm just saying keep because I don't know what else you even have.
Yeah, the things I have that are good are probably on the character, realistically.
Yeah.
So we'll keep this one because
So
66 with good recovery, good intellect, like bubble Titan
without
builds.
seeing what else you have. Yeah, it's just hold it.
We've got some Warlock pieces, but there's really not that many Warlock chest pieces. It's weird that they organize it like this. Like, why is it? Whatever.
I don't know.
It'd be nicer if you could just do it like all the hunters were together instead of we already did these ones and now there's more coming up. But
yeah, one of my biggest complaints right now, or like something that I really want, is more organizational items and more filters and stuff like that. Like you should be able to filter by class. You should be able to filter weapon armor.
Yeah.
Which rarity. Blah blah blah.
Do you think that we should be keeping both of these?
This is fine to build territory. The second robes, again, if this is a PvE thing, I mean, intellect
kill it.
Wasted right now. 18 mobility. 18 mobility is so, even on Warlock.
All right.
It's so much.
So this will be the Warlock chest piece I can build into if I need to.
Keep some flex items, but yeah.
This was in a build very recently. A sidearm and Lorentz build probably. 67 base too, and it's got good stuff. I probably want to hold that. This one, it's been a couple seasons. Let's look at what its base is. This one's base is 65. There's nothing about it that makes me that excited. Probably just rid it.
Yeah, this is, again, a lot of these just come down to how much time after this do you want to spend in D2 Armor Picker and Dim setting up builds.
So this one is 67.
You have so much good stuff.
So
like
much good
with a
stuff.
lot of other people, it's very easy to just be like, this is a bad roll. The stats are too low. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. But because you were picking from such a high quality amount of pieces, it's really just going to come down to how much more do you want to optimize your stuff versus just get it out. My stuff's already good enough, which I imagine, given how much you play and how many fucking items you get, you probably have some of the most maxed out builds you could possibly have, and eking out another one tier in a stat is probably very difficult for you already.
It is very difficult. The reason that I keep them is because the meta shifts a lot, and like I probably make 2, 3, 4 hunter builds per season just based off of like, oh, this random thing was buffed and now I really want more of this, and little tweaks. But most of the time this armor just sits here. Most of the time
and
it's just gonna do nothing.
This piece definitely does. It's 1350.
Yeah.
And I like to have a decent rule of thumb where if it's been an expansion cycle and you still haven't touched it, it's time to go.
That's
and
so beautiful.
We're pretty close to that point. Because like that, it's just like, regardless of light level versus not light level needed, most people upgrade their items even if they don't need to be upgraded for like a PvP thing. Right. You just do because it's so abundant. So when you choose not to, that's usually a telltale sign that you have not touched this item in a very long time or since the previous expansion.
It hurts, but I think it's important. Oh. Thank you, sir. We got 65 base in a build, 65 base not in a build. Similar enough, probably just rid the one on the left. Although, Intellect 2, Intellect 8, this mobility and strength is a lot actually better than this one is. This is kind of confusing to me that this is the one that I'm with. They're both 65. Yeah, but
they're both 65, but they're so different. This will give me a homework one for me.
Okay, we'll keep your homework. Cool.
Yeah, the distribute, like if it's like slightly off and we can make these little sort of like, you know, calls on the fly, then okay. But when they're so different, it's like you gotta get the computer on it.
Yeah, that makes sense. This one is 64, which is already below my. You gotta be 65 or above. That one's infusing fuel.
Trash.
Kill it. This was a PvE thing at some point in time. Let's see what its base is. Base B 64. Kill it. This is my one and only. Keep it. This one is 66.
Okay.
It's we have so many freaking hunter pieces that are so similar. Like, I mean,
yeah. You have a lot that are in that mobility, recovery, strength sort of thing. Yeah, again, more homework.
More homework.
It's Just a homework thing.
Well, we'll compare it to these two. There's a lot.
It's yeah. You need a computer on it.
Okay, a lot of these are very similar. I think this will be pretty easy. We can get rid of this 65 just because there's a 68. They both have resilience at 20. They're similar, so we'll kill the 65 one. We'll kill this 65 one. This one's a little bit more difficult for me to pull the trigger on.
Yeah, the spike ones are tough because they can literally be like the foundation of a build.
Yeah,
like, that's just where you get your starting stats from.
Recovery of 2, 68's good, but there's not really any crazy spikes, and recovery being 2 makes me kind of hate it. Should we just kill it even though it's 68?
Yeah, recovery is it's maybe not top dog in PvE right now, but it's still good to have. And yeah, anything with low recovery, I'm usually kind of like,
68 legendary down the drain. All right, we'll keep those two next to each other. This one, used in a build this season, it looks like. 66 base, pretty even stuff, but the only reason I feel like I need to keep it is because it is in a build this season. It is a double sidearm build. Probably goes with my those gauntlets we saved, the trick sleeves, I think. I think it probably goes with those. So we'll keep that one. This one is, I don't know, can we even call this flex? It's 66 Titan.
Yeah, this is only a keep because you have such a limited amount of Titan armor.
Cool.
And so, yeah, figure out what you're using on your Titan and then delete the rest.
That one was 62, so we're killing that one. We got some Raiden fluxes here. 66 with a big intellect recovery. Holy intellect on this one. Another 67 with recovery and intellect. So these ones are similar.
So one of those is 1350.
All right.
And these are all very similar.
They're so good. Oh my god.
There's some slight differences, but either this is delete right now or you talk to the computer.
They're so good, but I never use them anyway. Who the hell uses a Raiden Flux?
I mean, in PvE, it's still basically the best option.
Is it?
It's been the best option for like 5 years.
Chained arc staff hits buff damage and duration. Oh my god. Okay.
The duration is absolutely insane. The damage is pretty significant when it's maxed out. Like, it's the arc staff exotic still. Like, it's just still so strong after so many years.
And because it's an arc staff exotic, intellect is actually nice. Should I know you want me to do it to the computer, but I hate homework. Should I just kill this one and save that one?
Again, I'm not going to argue.
Just give me which one you'd rather have, and I'll delete the other one.
Which one would I rather have? Here's the thing. Recovery is more expensive to mod than mobility or resilience. So I tend to skew in the direction of having more recovery on the armor because it's cheaper if I want to add resilience or mobility later.
Okay. So keep and delete.
And I'd probably get rid of that one.
Here we go. Oh, Dragon Shadows. Oh no, I've got 2 on my character. Oh god, get ready.
Yeah, that already tells me that the 3 in the vault can probably go.
There's so many. Oh god, there's so many freaking pieces. All right, so I just moved them in. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I don't.
So now I don't know which ones are from the vault and which ones are from your character.
Yeah, I screwed that up. Well, the 1580s are from the characters. Let's see, the other ones are 1580. No, none of them are. So the 1580, but god, 69. The other ones are from the vault, and the first 2 are from the character. Let's see. This one, okay, it's only got a +2. So this one's 68 base, and I use it. It's 1580, so we'll keep that one. This one, 60 freaking 9, dude. And I use it, so we'll keep it. We can probably just get rid of the other 3, even though they're nuts.
Yeah. Again, if you don't want to do homework, then there's nothing else for me to say.
I hate homework.
I'm always going to skew in the direction of you're already using this. It's already in your build. It's already in your dim. It's already in your fashion.
Have you ever had somebody delete a 69 base with you, dude?
I might have had like a couple.
Oh man, we'll add another one in.
But the stat roll is only as good as it is in a build, and if it's not in a build, and if it's not being used, that number might as well read 0.
All right, space. We got a 68. Do I have any more? We have one other one. This will be easy. I never use these, so we'll just keep the better one. This is 66 base. Sir Datto, which one would you prefer?
I mean, you already have one that's maxed out. Well, I don't know. Recovery. Anything that's like doesn't have one thing where it's like spiking out or like giving me any sort of interest, I'm usually in delete. Like this one, that one is more interesting than this one. Like this one just boring to me.
Yeah.
But it could be one where it's like, oh yeah, this is the key that makes it so every single stat goes from 99 to 100, you know?
Well, the beautiful thing is if I just delete it and then I go to D2 armor picker, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I use with people is during the vault cleanings, usually during weapons, I'll be like, all right, name a weapon we've deleted, and no one can ever tell me a weapon that we deleted, because if they were really that significant, you would remember.
A 69er and a 66er. This one is very, very just everything about it is even.
Blah. Yeah.
This one's pretty blah for PvP though. Gain a second dodge is blah in general. Resilience, sure, okay in PvP, but realistically, that's the PvE perk you really care about now. So 66, even 69, but all in resilience. I kind of am leaning towards this one being the delete. What do you think?
Let's go for it.
All right. We'll get rid of another 69er. Goodbye. Gwison Vest. We've got one that's masterworked as a base 70. Okay. 69, 69. What the hell, dude? Jesus. Okay, I don't use this exotic. I have never used it. This is a very cool exotic for Spectral only. It does nothing else. So this would be if I was using Spectral Blades and wanted to be a jackass and swap exotics once I got my super. That's the only time I'd ever use it. It's freaking 70. It's got high intellect. I think we're about to kill two 69s, dude.
Infuse one, delete the other. Do whatever you gotta do.
I don't even need to infuse it. We'll get infusion fuel later. Oh, man. We're up to 4 69 bases deleted, but there's a 70 base. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say when you have a 70, anything with a 6, who cares?
All right, we got Lucky Raspberry. This one's in a build. Let's see what its base is, but I'm probably not going to rid this one. This one's base is 68, and look at the natural discipline on a Lucky Raspberry.
Yeah.
That's pretty
tough
ridiculous.
to argue with that.
This one's 68, this one 67, this one's 69. God damn it, dude.
1350. I will say that.
Yep. Let's just kill him.
And again, you're using that one in a build. You're not using the other ones in a build.
Let's just kill him, dude. But like, it's, you know, having good options is cool. It sucks to delete insane rolls, but the only reason you're doing it is if you already have better ones. So it's fine. It might be slightly painful, but it's necessary.
And again, you're getting, like, you're deleting these like just as whatever. Like, people would be killing for this armor, and you're just getting rid of it like so blasé that like you'll probably get more super good rolls of these things. Again, just based on the volume of items that you get.
True. I get less Titans and Warlock stuff, but the Hunter stuff, like the amount of times I reset. Here, we'll go back to this page in a second. The number of times that I reset Crucible in a season, get ready for some Shax engrams, dude.
53. I have 3 resets for this season, and that might be a new record for me.
Wait, where do you see 53? Where's that number? Oh, right here.
Prestige. Yep.
Yeah. 836 engrams. So, yeah, I kind of reset a lot and get a lot of Hunter exotics to drop because of that.
Yeah.
Not so
again,
often on
you
Titan
can afford
Warlock,
to be absolutely ruthless.
All right, let's get back to page 9. We were here on the Heart of Inmost Lights. We got a 68er, we got a 67er. This one's pretty evenly distributed. This one's got 2 recovery.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. But I do think of Heart more as a PvE exotic where it's kind of okay to skew more towards resilience. I'm not crazy about either one of these roles.
Okay.
So I think you can kind of just delete whichever one you want. I might skew in the direction of the 1350 just because it has a little bit of recovery and like a little bit of stuff, but honestly, it does not matter.
I almost like this one more because of the discipline, resilience, and like you were saying, this is all about using abilities then fuel other abilities. So this one's got 33 between discipline and resilience. This one is 30. Go for it. We'll just delete this one. Let's see. Crest. I'm looking at my Titan. I don't have a crest on it, so these are my only 2. We got a 66er and we got a 67. 66, similar.
Yeah, you're trading strength for discipline. I am more of a discipline guy, but that's just my play style. It depends on whichever one you think you're gonna get more value out of.
And these are super similar, but this one's in a build. So I'm just gonna delete this one because this one's been in the build. That.
Yeah, I want you to lead with this is in a build from now on.
Okay, this is in a build.
Because it'll just save us a lot of time.
Beautiful. All right, we got our armamentarium. It's my only one. This is my only one. This is my only one. This is my only one. I don't even know what the hell most of these things are. these are all my only ones. So
yeah, well,
there we go.
They don't get really a lot of use, especially. I mean, if something doesn't get use in PvE, I feel like it's probably due.
Okay, we deleted that one to keep this as our only one. We got
That's
a
fine.
65. This one was in a build so long ago. I don't think that is very useful information anymore. This is 67 versus this is a 65. Like we talked about, though, there's not very many flex pieces on Titan, so it's kind of whether or not.
Although now we're getting up there. Now we have at least 4, so this is some homework. Although the Plate of the Exile has not been used since Warmind cells were relevant.
67.
And they have not been relevant.
I'm just gonna kill this one. I'm gonna kill this one.
Okay.
This one's similar. This one's got 67. Once upon a time, it was my PvE build. I just don't PvE very often. What I usually do when I'm PvEing, it's the start of a season, and I just use whatever build I was using in trials. Like I'll just stay on my Warlock trials build while I grind PvE. So
because it doesn't matter what you use in PvE.
It doesn't matter too much. It really doesn't. All right, we got ourselves 65er on the Warlock with recovery intellect. Fucking 1350. Should I just kill it?
You have not touched this thing in a very long time.
Just kill it.
This is something that would be something to hold if you want to make a build for it.
Beautiful. 66, nothing too special. I'm gonna kill it. This looks like it's not gonna be actually very special at all. This is 62. Yep, that's dead. This one I think is the same thing. This one's gonna be terrible. Although it's only got a plus 5 mod on. Yeah. Let's see. This one is 64. It's below the threshold. This one's a little old school. 66.
Okay.
Its lack of strength is kind of nice. I know. And we're gonna get to so many hunter boots. Look at this.
Yeah, you have so many boots.
Okay, let's just kill him.
You can be so ruthless.
Let's just kill him.
And let's be realistic. How many of these that you're not deleting are gonna end up in a build anyway? How many do you think?
The hoarder side of me is like, they all might one day, but probably 1 or 2, if any.
Yeah, which is why we can afford to be so ruthless.
Okay, 66. It's 1580, so I've used it recently. I want to keep these ones because the resilience is low, and I don't like that very much in PvP. It's my least cared about stat. This one's got all even stuff, but in 5 categories that actually kind of matter to me.
Right.
So I'm going to keep this one.
Let's just look at items now that... Okay, well, a lot of these are very easy deletes. Yep, good. I want to just like really quickly hover over items that are 1350 because you haven't touched these in a very long time.
Okay.
And those are going to be much easier to rationalize deleting versus something that is current level.
Okay, 1350, 63, we can kill it.
Yep.
This one is in a build. Let's find 1350s. This one is 1350 at a 64 base. 64. We'll kill it.
Yeah.
This one, 1350, 66. Kind of flexy armor.
Yeah, it's Titan, so I'll say leave it alone
but
for the time being.
There's no resilience in its Titan.
All right, toss it.
Kill it.
66, it's kind of blah, but for any class that isn't Hunter, I'm gonna be a little looser on the deleting because you just don't have a lot.
But this one's so much better, Datto. Look at that one.
Then toss it.
Let's toss it. I appreciate you trying to leave me with some scraps here. It's very kind of you.
And I'm also thinking more along the lines of like, how many PvE builds are you realistically going to be making on your not Hunter? Like, how often are you doing PvE on your your Titan or your Warlock?
Not often enough to have all these pieces, that's for sure. Star Eaters is my only one. Whatever the hell that is my only one. This one's 65 and not exciting enough for me to like. This is my only one. What the? That one's kind of flexy, yeah?
I mean, I guess it's for your Hunter. This is fine to build for it or delete it.
This is homework. I'm leaving this as homework. Those are too juicy, dude. That's wild. Okay. That's homework. This one's in a build. We just keep this one. Let's just skip past it.
Yep.
This one's 68 base. Holy strength.
I mean, this seems up your alley.
Yeah, this is homework.
No recovery.
Shit. 68. I'm just gonna kill it. Whatever. Let's just do work, dude. Let's do work. Kill these. Easy. That was Once Upon a Time Infusion in the previous season. Kill that. Only one keeping. In a build for this season, just keep. Okay, here's all. These are gonna be interesting. We're gonna want to get rid of a lot of these, but they're all gonna be good stats. So I guess we'll just do it one at a time, or however you want.
Yeah, let's see. So 66, 66. Let's just go through them quick. Let's see if there's any easy ones first.
66, 66, 65. 66, 66, 67, 65, 65, 66, 68. This one's killed. Kill that one. All right, we got rid of one.
Okay. All of these boots are going to be homework.
Okay.
There's so many, and some of them. I mean, okay.
Some of them are going to be easy.
These two, like, you know, which one does your heart feel, and which one is just like?
No, you tell me. Pull it. Right or left? Delete.
Is this for PvE or PvP?
Either. Just tell me to delete one. I'll do it right now.
I would say delete the masterwork one.
Kill it. Okay, those are very similar. You're right. But I don't like homework, Datto. I just want to get rid of them. Oh, man. 65. So resiliency. Hold on. Let me look at this one. They're like the same damn thing. Recoveries, too. What about these ones? Man, they're the same freaking thing.
Yeah. I mean, one is discipline, one is strength.
I killed one. That is, I'm turning into fuck it mode. It's about to get dangerous, dude. I'm gonna get out of control. And just start
we're almost
everything.
At your goal. We're at 487, and we haven't even touched a gun.
That's crazy. How have we gotten rid of that much armor? There's so many good stat rolled armor pieces I have.
Yeah,
that is wild.
I mean, with you, like, look, if your vault was 10 out of 12 pages weapons, we'd be on weapons. But when I see a vault full of armor, that is just so much easier to do because there's bound to be some stuff that's just trash, that's just old, that's just not getting used, and it's just way easier to like rationalize versus like, oh well, I really like threat detector and this and blah. Like this is just numbers. It's numbers. They don't lie. It's just it is how it is. There's no thinking about like, oh well, if I'm in this position in trials on this map, this perk's really good. It's like nope, right. 66 is bigger than 62, therefore, ipso facto, delete.
All right, let's get back to this. I did Lucky Pants. I deleted one of them. This one's 67 was in a build last season. This one's 66 has never been in the build. Just rip this. Let's just rip this one.
I think we know what to do.
We got some Orpheus rigs. Mr. PvE man, you tell me. I only want one. I'm killing two.
Okay. It's just so tough because you have so many, like, I feel like I'm looking into the past with this vault because of like the era where like recovery intellect was like the go-to. And so you just have so much intellect stuff. Oh man.
So this one, this is the lowest intellect one, but this one also is the lowest total one.
Yeah. I will say wait and see if we get any sort of an intellect buff.
Okay. So not even delete any of them? We can kill at least
mean,
one.
The first one I know is very high stat roll, but it's got no recovery, it's got no discipline, it's got low strength. I'm saying get rid of this, and then between the next two, wait and see if anything happens with intellect.
Okay. These are actually my only stompies. I've deleted so many stompies, so we got to keep this one.
All right.
69ers, good too. These are my... No, I have a Jester in a build at the moment, so this is dying.
Easy.
These are my only Frosties, and they've been in the build this season. We'll keep them. We got a Phoenix Cradle, which I'll never use, but wait, this one's actually Masterworked. What the hell?
Masterworked one.
Let's just... Easy. I don't even know what they are. The other one's Masterworked. Let's just kill this one.
You have... You have, like, mobility mods in them.
Well, powerful friends, bro. That's why.
The only reason this should be in here is if you're actually using a high energy fire spread sort of build.
I probably was. What does this even do?
Yeah. So you were actually you might have actually been using powerful friends for its actual like thing as opposed to just stats.
Yeah, as opposed to the mobility. I think we probably were.
That's my only rationale, is like you were actually using it the way it should be used.
I wonder what activity that was in.
Stat stick.
I want to know what that... I want to see a clip of that. All right, Lion Rampant's my only one we're keeping. Dune Marchers are going to be tough because I've got one in a build already. Oh, this one sucks. Okay, that's clear. This is a 60 base. Wait, that's way worse than the 60 base. That's a 50
These
base.
are so old that was pre-changing of the scavenger energy costs. So you couldn't even wear them until you changed the mods.
God. Okay, hold on. 66, 67, this is a shoulder charge thing, so maybe the strength one's actually superior?
I would lean towards strength on this one because stand asides, I think, give you half energy back on a hit. Or maybe it's just the overshield one, I forget. But either way, if something is like, this uses strength, then I'm going to skew towards strength on that exotic.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll keep those. Those are my one and onlys now. This is my only Greaves. It's in a build. Geomags has been freaking forever, but it's my only, so we'll keep. I've got two of these. We've got, let's see what this one base is. This one base B 64, which is below the threshold normally, but it's in a build. From
And
1350,
I would
though.
say they're probably better than the other ones.
Okay.
I would
And
take
in a
them over
build.
the other ones.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
My one and only Bombardiers get to save even though they're only 64, which is crazy, dude. Like I'm telling you, some exotics just don't drop high. You saw I've reset 53 times in Shacks just this season. Like some exotics just don't. This is the best one I've gotten.
Don't drop high.
It's weird.
Sometimes
one
you
and
just have bad
onlys.
luck.
And let's see about this one. This is the last little piece. I think we've got 66 in a build, but 4 seasons ago.
For Warlock, we'll say for now keep you know little flex option for the Warlock.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so oh god, these
3 of the same cloak,
but different energy, and they are the artifice one, so you get the bonus thing.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Are you really going to hit me with they're all different energy while we're looking at 2 rows full of masterwork cores?
But on dim, when you doesn't it not let you like cross save one piece on different elements? Doesn't it not let you do that?
That I don't actually know. But also, none of these are masterwork.
Should I just kill them all?
I would keep 1.
Well, hold on. We got what's going on here? Let me make sure that if any of these have the bonuses.
I mean, it'll just say, like, you don't have to hover over every single one.
But does it say?
Yeah, it'll say, like, go to the one to the right. I think that one had an artifice armor. Yeah, so I think you only had...
Oh, I see it. I see it. So there's just this one.
So I would keep, you know, you can get rid of one of them if you want to have a couple of flex options.
Okay, we're gonna keep a couple of flexers.
And sure, yeah, okay, I'll give you that's a little annoying, but hopefully, you know, there's something for that. But ideally... you know, you're not even having really to change a whole lot anyway.
Okay,
so we got to 473 in armor alone, and you still have homework. So I would say there's at least another 20 to 25 items getting deleted here.
Well, Datto, I was gonna ask you. I'm about to transfer more enhancement cores, and is this a meet? Is this a delete? What are we doing here? You got to tell me.
This is just like a meme. I would love Bungie to increase the stack to 9999, even though the overwhelming majority of people do not have above probably 500 cores at any given moment. But like, this is only going to grow in my eyes. Could you delete literally an entire row of these and it will never matter? Yeah, probably. I had like 6,000 Callus tokens at one point. I still keep a bunch of them just as a meme. Cool. But like the only reason I would ever keep 20,000 masterwork cores is just for the memes.
Yes, he's gonna let me keep them for the memes. Yes, I was so prepared to delete.
I cannot really fight people on keeping meme things in their vault because one of my pages in my vault is just completely full of just random garbage that you can't get anymore that I like to keep as a novelty. That's it. Like old fire team medallions and shit. Like you can't get it anymore, but it's just like a fun little thing.
Okay, well, I'm very grateful they get to keep these. Thank you, Sir Datto.
Yeah,
what the hell do I do with these things?
I wish you could just turn Finest Matterweave into cores. Like that just needs. In fact, I wish that so much that I'm gonna write it down for a video that I'm working on.
Beautiful. I'm glad I can inspire.
Small rice cake was that was for the little cats, wasn't it? For Shadowkeep.
It was something very old school. Did they just?
Rabbits. Sorry, rabbits. Not cats. Cats was that was Forsaken.
Keep cakes for memes or delete for spot.
It's not memey enough because they're like actually used for something.
Oh no, nope. One at a time. Nope.
And that's another. People wonder like, why do you have so many deprecated mods in your inventory, Datto? Because I don't want to delete all of them one by one for worthless currencies.
No thanks, Datto. We have gone from the armor and the weird crap down 126, leading into the weapons. The weapon reminders, real quick. I know that I could delete theoretically any exotic because you could just always repull.
I'm not going to tell you delete exotics. Okay. As again. Content creator, just I know the mindset. You gotta have stuff on tap ready to go. Maybe you like the kill counts.
Perfect.
Anything with a catalyst, I'm never gonna be like, yeah, why are you holding on to a Midas multi-tool? Like, just I'm not gonna argue.
Beautiful. I will get rid of the mountaintop. I got rid of the revoker. You are about to witness my one untouchable item. My one.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. I was not going to tell you to. I was when we first tabbed through. The main thing that I looked for was sunset items, and I barely saw any. So I figured the ones that you actually were keeping, you were probably keeping for sentimental reasons. That is not something I'm going to argue at all whatsoever.
Beautiful. I love
I have
this
plenty
thing.
of sentimental weapons as well. If we are going to continue into weapons, you need to give me 2 minutes.
Yep, let's do it. Should we take a quick breather?
Yeah. 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
A few moments later.
Here's what I'm going to say about your weapons. Usually, in most people's vaults, people got dupes. People got a lot of dupes. When we were tabbing through,
We have some.
I didn't see that many. There's
Right.
some here and there, but I've seen people with like entire rows of the same weapon. And I think the most I saw out of you was like 3, maybe 4 for like one thing. So some of these, I'm really going to be looking just mainly at stuff that's not masterworked, but even we can even look at some masterwork stuff as well.
Okay. So would you rather, I guess a clarifying point, would you rather I skip over just like solo masterwork things, just consider those as keeps right off the rip, or should we kind of, okay, cool.
Yeah, for the time being, like anything that you just have one of, I'm going to say like, again, for you specifically, if you are not you, then I'm taking a look at some things a little bit closer, but you have, again, so many items come in. You have filtered out all the junk. You have best of the best stuff. So if you have one of those things and only one, I'm going to trust that you probably have one of the best items that you could possibly have.
Cool. So getting into the first repeat one out of the entire first 3 rows, we've got 2 successions, and one is very PvE and one is very PvP.
And all I'm going to say is keep until you get the pattern for this next season, and then you can craft whatever you want, and we'll move on from these.
Cool. We got one, we got one, we got one, we got one. Looking at those, we got one.
I mean, technically you have 2 Fatebringers, but I'll let that slide.
Let's see.
I see 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're good. Let's just get rid of it, yeah?
Well, okay, that one's a stasis one, but
This one's not, though. Wait,
I don't know.
your
I don't
hesitation
know
makes
why
me
it's
think
here.
I shouldn't.
I'm hesitant because it's just such a random thing to be in here that there must have been a reason for you to put this in the vault in the first place. So now I'm like, but why would he put this
I bet
here?
you it once upon a time was my only kinetic bow, and since then this has come out and this has come out. So I think that this
Move on.
is
Yeah,
we
get
can
rid
just
of
get
it.
rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Obviously the one and done. 2 dead mans, but one's got Vorpal and the other is my like play the whole match with. So
That's fine. That's
we'll
fine.
keep those.
Dead
I mean,
Man's and Hawkmoon kind of fall under that. You can have multiple. It's fine.
we can get rid of this, right?
Yeah. Why do you have this?
This is just probably the only Fatebringer. Like I probably did 1 vault of glass, got this, was like my only Fatebringer, and just kept
Okay.
it.
I mean, it's like not terrible besides Osmosis, but like, what's your other one? Because you have a Time Lost one.
Yeah,
I'm
this
pretty
one's a
sure-
Crucible one.
What are the curated perks on this again?
I don't
It's
know.
like explosive Firefly, and you have rewind round. Yeah, like I would just keep this one. I would delete the other one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's just kill this one.
What do you need? What do you need that one for?
We've never used this, sir. If you tell me to pull the trigger, I will pull the trigger.
I don't like 180 RPM hand cannons.
I'm just doing it.
Garbage in PvP, so maybe I'm just like I haven't unlocked the key of 180 RPM hand cannons, but I hate them.
Are you saying bleh to this one?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Why is this?
Because it's my one and only, and I'm scared to delete weapons that I don't have any others of. But
It's your only you're worried about Vulpecula?
not anymore, I'm not. So this peace bond is my one in the vault, but I have one that I use the crap out of. So I think I should
Okay.
just kill it.
And this one's 1350. So
I have
again,
one with 10,000 kills on it, so we should probably
yeah,
just...
okay.
This
Pretty
is
easy
my
call there.
only practices. It's good. We'll keep it.
Okay.
Is this good? You tell me.
I mean, I do really like Rapid Hit on Servant Leader, but like Snapshot, I'm thinking like for PvE, no, I don't. But I don't know if you're doing any sort of PvP stuff with this where like Snapshot is like sick on a Scout Rifle or something. Like
Nope. It's 1350, dude.
the only reason I would keep this is because it specifically comes from Gambit, and getting a halfway decent Servant Leader is like usually grounds for it being like, good enough. I don't have to go back into Gambit. So this is your call.
Okay. Oh, then I'm killing it. Screw it.
And we're getting Trustee next season that's craftable, and it's gonna come with like incandescent and all that kind of stuff. So
Screw
oh,
it.
you can engram roll Servant Leaders now. Perfect.
All right, we got time payload demolitionist on my only judgment, so we'll keep that. This is my only last
Okay.
breath. Of course, I've never used it, but it's actually a
Yep.
decent roll if I did decide to try it. So
Okay, well, here's what I'll say is use this, figure out if you like it, and if you do like it, use it more or trash it.
So add it to the homework. Try a couple games with it and make a decision.
Yeah, make a video about it, you know?
Okay.
Fall into the same trap that all the other content creators do. Oh, well, it's a good role, and I'm going to make a video on it. No one ever makes a video on it.
Same thing. I'm going to put this as a homework. It's got a good roll. I saw Wally using this last week. He was killing it, so we'll keep that one. Only roll.
Yeah.
This is the one I use, obviously, and this one I don't. Let's just kill this one.
All right.
Rangefinder, kill clip, stability. It's good, but it's my fault. And I'm getting rid of you.
You're not touching it? Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. My only pardon, it's got... Whoa, you don't like it.
I'm just like, again, for a player of your caliber, it's going to be so rare with the current sandbox that you will ever need a blinding GL for like anything. The only reason I think you would use this, I guess, would be like a PvP sort of shenanigans type of thing. But like for a player of your skill, you don't need a blinding GL. Blinding GLs are for they're for the normies. Okay, let's be real. They're for normies.
Fair enough. Hey, I appreciate it, Datto. Thank you. We've got the crafted one, the non-crafted one. Easy.
And anything that's crafted is just keep it. This I don't know why.
This is probably infusion fuel. Let's just kill it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that even is. So I don't have a crafted deliverance yet. This is the one that I was using in Crucible. I haven't used it in 2 seasons, but it was the one that I was using. Let's look at it.
Okay. I mean, I really like Deliverance. So but yeah, I would work on getting the pattern for it and then just crafting the one you want.
Cool. Okay, so we'll keep that for now. Work on getting that. That's the pattern. We got that. What the shit is this?
Reckless Endangerment. That's the ritual weapon for season 16.
Can you get it anymore if I were to delete it?
I'm pretty sure you can pull it out of the collection. Yep, you can pull it.
Perfect. All right, killing it.
Like, the ritual weapons are just those, like, it's like 80% of the way to being good.
Duty bound only weapon, but it's terrible. All right, silicone. This is the PvP one. I'm going to keep this one.
Yep,
so we're going to get, Datto, you're going to get to X one of the PvE ones. Either this triple tap firing line or this triple tap firing
line. Wow. Well, we're going to look for mag perks. Okay, so you have extended mag on this one. What about the other one?
Extended mag on this one. This one's got ricochet and flared.
No extended mag.
So kill this one.
Yeah.
All right. Crafted, keep. This one's just for freaking infusion. We can kill it.
It's a good roll, but like, yeah.
Oops. Would you ever use a Tears of Contrition?
No.
Beautiful. I'm just going to kill it.
You can craft this, and there's so many good scouts in the game.
Would you ever use a Fire Fright?
Would I ever use a Fire Fright? Probably not.
Cool.
But again, it's craftable. Anything that's craftable, I'm going to be so much more brutal on because you can just go get the pattern and make one yourself.
Good. Be brutal. I want to get this to 400 if we can. That would be like the most you would have absolutely blown my mind if you helped me get to 400, dude.
I mean, with the armor that you still have to delete, you might already be there.
Just after homework, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this thing is.
Lingering Dread. You don't need this.
Cool. This one is crap. Kill this one. I think I have a DFA sitting on my Warlock. I don't use either of them, but I would like to keep one of them. I have a timed payload tunnel vision one versus this one. Which would you prefer?
I guess it depends on like how you want to use this thing. Like the one that I'm looking at right now is like the range and the opening shot hyper accurate. Meanwhile, the other one's like more about kind of disruption and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think it kind of depends on what you personally prefer.
Cool. We're gonna kill the time payload one then. Something new? I don't even know what that is.
This is from the event. This is from the effing, the thing.
The thing? We did. The Dawning?
It was from no Guardian game. No, Solstice.
Is it? It's my only one, but I don't think I fucking care. Should I just kill it?
I mean, I really like Headstone, but if you're not running any sort of a PvE or even PvP stasis build, like, I don't know really what value you're going to get out of
Let's just kill it.
So
it's fun.
I mean, successful warm-up requires a kill to actually get it rolling in the first place. And with the way special ammo is right now, I don't really feel like you're getting a ton. So the opportunities to even proc it in the first place are pretty low. Cool. Like fusions, I want like under pressure and like high impact reserves. And like, that's it. And like Harmony, you need a kill to activate Harmony, but you're pretty much going to be on like 2 or 1
Harmony,
fusion.
right? Harmony
ammo at
works
any
really
given
well for
moment.
me in PvP though, because I can push in with my SMG or my sidearm and then swap to the
I guess it
riptide
does
and
proc
just
on other things. Yeah, that's true.
So
Okay,
we'll keep,
keep
that one. I don't know what the
Yeah, yeah.
frick this thing is. NOD. I've seen people use this, but I don't think the roll's that good. Should I just kill it?
You would know more about this than I would for PvP purposes. For PvE, I would instantly delete this.
I'm just gonna follow your lead. Do I need a Lunu Lotta 4B for any reason?
It's not a bad PvE like thing, but again, Headstone is more of like you're messing around on stasis. There are definitely some fun stasis builds out there for PvE, but I think of bows more of like an end game thing. And if you're doing end game stuff with a bow, you're probably using one of the exotic ones.
The only stasis bow and it having headstone kind of makes me want to keep it, but then we can be more lethal
I would
on
keep
this
it
stuff.
as like that's like a checklist item. Like, you know, you're looking like, do I have a solar bow? Do I have a void bow? Do I have a stasis bow? If that's your only one, keep it.
Datto, do you have one of these?
I'm hoping today I will.
Okay, so here are adept bows. They're all 1580, but that doesn't matter at all. I'm not a bow guy. I genuinely have no idea what I'm looking for. Do you think any of
then
these
why do you have
are...
3 masterworked ones?
I have no idea.
Do you use bows in PvP at all?
Never.
You never use bows in PvP?
No, I was probably
Okay,
just excited because it was a new trials weapon. I like masterworked it like an idiot.
Well,
I
like
don't know.
none of these, they all have swash, which is just like weird. Let me see what this can even effing roll. Because like for me, Archer's Tempo is like the gold standard when it comes to any sort of PvE bow. Although I guess there's been a couple of things recently that have
People do use this decent amount, and I want to keep one for a copycat card in case I match someone using it and I have to copy them.
That's fine.
But we can definitely kill 3 of them, I think.
Oh my god, this can get rapid hit kill clip? What the fuck?
Why do I have these shitty ones then?
Yeah, no, swash is not it on like any PvE bow, unless you're running some hyper specific melee bow thing, which doesn't even make fucking sense.
I've got a
bows are
non-adept.
long range, and you're using swash for melee. Like,
You can throw some shurikens or some throwing knives. I don't.
I mean, I guess, but
All right. Well, I deleted 2 because they weren't even adept, so that leaves us with
that's
the
fine.
swash killing wind. This one's wait, hold on. This one's got. Oh, they all have the like vice option, whatever the hell that is.
I don't know. I would. Oh my god, I just don't even care about the first
Alright,
one at
so-
all. I
so
just,
delete
I would.
left?
The only reason I would hold it is just to make sure you have a kinetic bow.
Is gut shot?
I heard
good?
Gutshot Straight is terrible.
All right, let's just kill this first one, dude.
All right,
We'll keep this
other one, whatever. Keep it. Yeah.
keep it. Ally demands. Let's see. We got Rabbited, Eye of Storm. We got Rangefinder. Let's see if either of these handling, Accurize is all right. Reload's pretty terrible. Eye of Storm, Rabbited, great. Oh man, these both are so okay. Should I just kill both
I
of them?
hate sidearms, so this is your call.
Would you? So you would delete both of them no matter what because you're just
Yeah,
you're
oh,
Datto?
yeah, with no question. The only reason I keep sidearms is just in case.
All right,
there's
I'm paying a Datto
mod.
sacrifice, dude. This is payment.
I hate
sacrifice of
sidearms so
2
much.
sidearms for you, Sir Datto. It's payment.
It's another one of those like you don't need blinding. Like you don't need a blinding GL.
Should I
You're
not keep
never gonna
just
use a
one,
blinding
though?
GL. You're too good at the game to
Okay.
be bothering with a blinding GL.
right.
You're gonna just walk in. You'll have like Touch of Thunder build and just shit on everything. You don't need a blinding GL.
All right, blind GL gone. This is an old school Drang. It's got 1,000 kills, but I don't fucking care.
All right, there you go. Techian Force, huh?
It's actually got a kind of cool roll.
I
Kill
mean,
clip and
it's-
rangefinder.
It's a it's an old meme, but it checks out.
Okay, we're gonna keep that one. We
2
got 2
rangefinder kill
rangefinder kill clips. Let's look at them real quick. Handling on this
deeper.
one. Reload. Let's just kill the reload one.
Mm-hmm.
Kill it. Would you ever?
We'll
Actually,
end
I
up
like
killing the other
Faust
one
save.
in 6 months when you still don't use it.
Probably. All right, we'll come
Be
back.
real. Are you going to use this? It's 1350, so you haven't touched it in months.
Fuck it. I'm in a fucking mood, man. I'm just gonna kill it. If you give
Good.
me any hesitation, it's just gone, dude. I don't care.
I mean, I'm just trying to think about it realistically. Like, you know
Yeah.
what you like, and if you really liked something, you'd be using it. Based on the volume of game that you play, I imagine you might want to change things up now and then.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I have enough weapons already to change it up pretty easily.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of Not Forgotten.
Yeah, you can pull it.
This is my one and only. It's good roll, and I've used it this season.
Gnawing Hunger's still like a good gun, so
I like it. I like it. And it's got a good roll, and I've actually used it this season, so we'll keep that.
yeah, it's still good.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna make you delete this.
I didn't even know I had this. But I was about to delete it, and then I saw 19,000 kills, and now I'm not going to.
Not gonna make you delete it. Again, you have so few items from the past that they probably mean something. 1350 Ancient Gospel. I don't know anyone who is using Ancient Gospel in PvP literally ever.
Okay, gone. I mean, I liked that roll, and I'm going to regret that one day maybe, but it's gone. Aeon's Vow, whatever. Point of the Stag we should keep because it's an arc bow, and I don't think I have any others.
Sure.
Devil's Runes, my one and only. Seventh Seraph, I think, is my one and
Only
only.
reason I tell people to keep Seventh Seraph is like maybe Bungie will do something with Warmind cells, but I also feel like if they do end up doing something with Warmind cells, they will make them considerably more accessible than needing Seventh Seraph. But
the thing is,
I only say keep it just for that.
okay, and I say keep it because
Copium.
a lot of people use this in copycat cards and I get stuck using it. What for some reason people love this thing. I've got a summoner that I already like. This is probably Infusion Fuel. Just kill it. We've obviously used that a little bit, so we should probably keep it.
I'm not gonna make you delete that.
I've heard. Okay, I know I have this. People told me this thing was nuts, but then I never got around to actually trying it. Snapshot.
I was gonna say this gun
firmly-
looks like a gun that has never been touched before.
No, it's definitely never been touched. But I had people tell me I should get it because they're like, that thing's freaking sick. So I
Well,
got
then
it.
try it out and see if it's good. And if you don't give a shit, then get rid of it. But
All right, homework for. Okay. We'll add that to the homework
firmly
list.
planted. I'm not a firmly planted kind of guy.
Firmly planted is good on fusions, dude. I think it's
That's
solid.
true. Someone does bring up a very good point. Why would you ever use this over the main ingredient Zur roll that he dropped?
Fine.
It's like that main ingredient is just the gold standard.
It's so
just
good.
Like, it's so nuts.
It's so good. GN7. Do you see any reason I need that? I've used it before. 1,600 kills. Do you see any
I'm
reason I
shocked
need
that
it?
this thing shouldn't even have 16 kills on it. I don't know why this is getting used.
Okay, gone.
Trash this thing unless you really like it.
Trash the
First of all,
posterity?
you're going to be able to craft one next season if you want to go grind for the pattern.
Shit,
If you
okay.
don't, I've never thought this hand cannon was good. You have a bunch of kills on it. You might be able to tell me different.
I
Same
liked
with
it, but
Trustee.
I'll get another one. 4,000. Jesus.
This thing
Yep, kill it.
is
Whatever.
just like you'll be able to craft one if you really want.
We'll keep the adored. We got a lot of kills and
Not gonna make
copycats
you delete
happen all the
that.
time. This thing's what the.
It's a good roll. Classic.
This is a good roll.
But you know, it's a how much are you using it kind of play.
It's a I've never touched it kind of a thing. Kill it.
If you want, you know, it's Stars and Shadow. It's a little annoying to get, but
I'm just in the kill everything mode, so we'll go for it. All right. Hey, dude, we got some summoners. We got 2 of them. We got one that I've used, one that I haven't. This thing, this thing's
it's good.
good.
PvE. I'd
This is
keep
good for
that around for
PvE?
PvE. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of solar auto rifles, but I keep saying this as if like guns even matter in GM content anymore. Like they just fucking don't. So, you know, the justification for like, oh yeah, I might need an arc, or solar auto one day. It's like, no, you fucking won't. This game is turned into baby game. You don't need even guns to do GMs anymore. But
These are both the
I
same
digress.
damn thing anyway, so we'll just delete it. This is my only Adept Exile's Curse, and it's good. I've
it's
never
getting a lot of
used
use,
it.
I can see.
Is that some sass? Should I get rid of it?
It's 1350. You're not touching it.
I think that's the only one. I don't think I'd ever get that again. I just deleted history, bro. We keep these.
you'll
We
live.
keep these.
They'll bring it back at some point.
Okay. I appear to not care too much for this thing. Just
This is like I hate GLs and sidearms. I hate them in PvP. This is the only reason I would keep this is if you have some GL tech that I've no idea about for PvP.
I'll just kill it. Fool's Remedy. This thing kind of melts. I haven't used it this season. I used it last season. I got my one Akelos. This thing also kind of melts.
Yeah, it's good.
This thing it was a monster in PvE for a little bit.
Yeah, this is the copium keep for if like cuz there's a crowd out there that thinks Slug Shotgun could come back. And that's the only reason to keep this shotgun in particular. So I will say keep it.
Okay.
I do think it's a bit of copium, but it is a copium keep just because it's annoying to go get.
I'll take the copium keep. Can I get this again just through?
I believe you can. I will verify. I'm pretty sure that was a ritual weapon, but Salvager Salvo is a nuts gun.
Okay. I obviously don't use it.
You
can pull it. You can pull
Yeah,
it.
you
Cool.
can
So I'll
pull it.
just kill it then. Might as well. Far
It do
Future.
be
It's got
nutty.
good rolls on it, but I never use it.
Yeah, I've seen so many far futures in so many vaults, and no one. This gun has never gotten any sort of widespread use as far as I've seen. Again, this is like some keep if you know some tech with it type deal, or you really enjoy it personally. I don't think this thing has gotten any significant use. And you can craft a beloved, and you have an adored. Like,
crap. I'm gonna fight you and actually save this one. I'm gonna actually save it. I'm gonna fight you.
Look, you've been very cooperative, so if you want to save anything, we can.
I'm a sniper main, and like that thing's kind of making me want to try it this weekend. Kind of a status. Okay. It's got that vibe to it. It's calling my name a little bit. My one and only Igneous. It's horrible. I saved the wrong freaking one. I've gotten so many god rolls, and I saved this one. It's actually not horrible, but my only, so I have to keep it now. What the fuck is that?
Brass attacks. Yeah, another gun that I feel like I see all the time that people only kept because it was such an easy gun to get a god roll on, and then nobody ever used it.
Well, it's very dead now. What the? This is my only shadow price of depth. Is it worth it?
Shadow price is just dog.
Cool.
It's a
gone.
Dog gun.
Easy. We're keeping this one, obviously. It's good and got a lot of kills and stuff. This one, what the fuck is this saved for? No. I don't know what that's doing there. Frozen Orbit's very good. I like it. I don't use it a ton, but I've used it this season.
Snorbit.
Yeah, got him. I do like it, though. This one's actually kind of nuts.
Thanks. Be here all week. Yeah, great Cartesian.
So we'll keep that thing.
Great.
There's no fucking reason for this. It's my only grid skipper.
I personally never got into grid skipper, but I know people love grid skipper, so I'm not gonna fight you on this if you're using it.
We'll keep that one. I gotta keep this one. I like this a lot.
Sure. Town verdict's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the time loss one.
What are your other perks on it? Okay, Firefly, Wee Woo, Firefly. I mean, it's like good, but I'd hold on to it.
Okay, Null Composure.
Null Composure's great. Great gun.
I like
you can pull it. But
you can pull it.
Yep, you can.
All right, cool. It's gone.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
We're keeping included. I don't think I need this.
Multi-kill clip on the old PvP hand cannon.
Yeah, I don't think I'm keeping this. I mean, it's good, like, perks other than that, but I also never freaking use this thing, so.
All right, so toss it.
420, let's go. We're doing well. We got...
Jira, tunnel vision kill clips, yeah.
Well, let me look at the... I've got one on my character, I think, that I love. Let me see. Oh my god, look at the kills, though. Fuck. I can't get rid of this one. I'm
astounded that you just said, while looking at a weapon with 11,000 kills on it, hang on, I already have one on my character. 11,000 kill? What caused you to stop?
So let me I'll pull it in. I'll show you. This is the one that I was, oh no, this is the new one.
Okay.
So it came with Alacrity and Perpetual.
Origin traits. Okay, fine.
So
fine.
So we can get rid of this one, though, because I don't use this one. It's a great roll. Right. But so this one was like the best roll, and I loved it, and then they came out with better shit, so now I use that one. All right, we got 2 Azumis. One, would you ever use this in PvE?
Snipers have been out of the game for so long that, like, recently, no. What's the mag perk on that? Oh, it's faster reloads.
And it's got a reload master too.
Like... Snipers have been so dog for so long that I think they are due for a comeback, but it's just a matter of like when Bungie wants to make that happen. And until then, they're just going to be ass. So I would keep, it's a copium keep for sure.
Copium keep. Cool.
But like, I just think it's going to be a long time before Bungie's like, yeah, you know what? Snipers, we're going to make them good now.
Cool. Well, we'll keep it just in case it looks good if PvE buffs ever do come.
Keep.
Plug 1 with Reservoir, Feeding Frenzy, Particle Repeater.
Yeah, great PvE.
Sweet.
Love it.
Okay, we got 3. We definitely don't need 3. Let's see. This is probably a PvP keep, so I should just like stare at them and see what I like more. We got Adrenaline Junkie, Killing Wind, Range. It's all right. We got Ricochet, Range, Masterwork. The problem is it's reload. That sucks. There's a reason these are all in here. I probably had a hard time deciding. Shit.
Yeah, this is one where you hop into PvP and you see which one feels the best. That's it.
Or you get rid of homework and just delete 2.
There you go.
Got a Vex, got a lot of kills on it. That's nice.
Mythoclast still absolutely nuts.
I love that thing. This is actually a good sidearm, but I haven't touched it in a long time. Yeah, it's got range and accurize. I should legitimately pull this back in and use this.
All right, do it.
Darkest Before.
This thing tore up the Crucible for a little while. I feel like it still kind of does, but
It's got good perks. Whatever. Well, we can keep that one. Is this Jurassic Green worth it in your eyes?
I'm not a huge Jurassic Green fan. I mean, it's a good roll, but like you have 3 kills on it, so clearly you used it and you're like,
Yeah, you're right. That definitely happened. Contingency plan. It's got good perks, but I have 5 kills on it. Fuck, it's perfect though. I gotta keep this, dude. If this is ever good for like a back of a map or kind of a map or week, this thing's very good rolls.
Yep.
We'll keep that. We got 1,000-yard stairs all over the place with 1,000 kills on each. Why? I have no idea why I use one over the other. One is 1,000, the other is 1,400. Like, why? Handling, range. Here, Datto, you got to tell me which one I'm keeping.
Dude, I'm a garbage sniper. I don't know.
You're killing one of them for me, dude. You got this.
I'm not on a sniper, you gotta be, I guess, strafing a lot. You gotta have perpetual motion up, and then you gotta be strafing a ton to, like, I don't want to be thinking about that in the back of my mind. Be like, you gotta keep perpetual motion rolling. I think I'd rather just go quick draw.
Cool. Kill it. Matador is my only keep. It's good. Okay, so I actually want to keep both BXRs. The reason, and this might surprise you, this one's craftable. And I love it. But for certain builds, kill clip feels so freaking good. And this one is actually awesome. It's got ricochet, hammer forge, perpetual. This is like exactly how I would craft it. It just doesn't have enhanced rolls. It's like perfect otherwise besides enhanced. So I want to keep it so I can have both.
All right. That's fine.
We got the one. We got the one. Chat's pissed about the quick draw thing that just happened there.
Cry.
Whatever. Likely suspect crafted, keep, Enigma crafted, level what? 177? Sweet. We can get rid of this,
Why
right?
is your Enigma level 177?
I have 786 Crucible kills with it, dude. I went through the entire Legendary Witch Queen campaign using this on all 3
You
characters.
get 177 levels from the Witch Queen
Well,
campaign.
I get like 40 maybe, and then the rest is probably from Crucible, dude. There was like a solid month where I kind of was a glaive maniac in Trials, and people fucking hated me, dude.
Moving on. Get this out of my face.
Get this out of your face too, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can craft that as well.
Cool. Craft. I don't know what this is. You already have this crafted, so kill it.
Yeah.
Under your skin, my one and only void bow that isn't Monarch, so I think we got to keep it. I've had people tell me to use this.
This is also craftable as well, so craft one, level it up, get rid of this one.
2 Crisis Inverted. 1 moving target rangefinder when rapid hit snapshot. Let's just kill this one and move on. Crafted. Boom, which means you don't need this, right?
Yeah, Bungie they're working on making Adepts like actually worth getting over crafted.
Sweet. We're gonna keep the rapid hit kill clip. That one's deleted.
Yeah.
The title. This is, I think, the best roll I ever got. I never used it, but it's pretty perfect.
The gun
roll.
that everyone went crazy over and then never used.
But it's the perfect roll. So copium, just in case.
Look, whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Okay, you're gonna need to help me with Aisha's. Hold on, we got at least 3.
Yeah.
We only got 3. Okay, I think the one to keep is this one, right?
Okay, here's the thing about the triple tap 4th times is that it's a neat novelty, but IMO, it's a complete meme for PvE. Is a meme.
Do you ever use Aisha's without, like, with other perks though?
Let me see. First of all, I think I'm normally using my vouchsafe that has like rapid hit dragonfly or something like that. What can this even get? Let me see. In terms of damage perks, it can get multi kill clip, which I'd probably take over 4th times. It can get Vorpal, which is kind of Can even get focused fury, which I might even probably take over 4th times. Yeah, I just think it's a meme. Like, oh, you could shoot forever. Yeah, but you're doing 4 damage a shot.
All right, kill the meme.
I personally think it's a meme, but
Kill it?
that's the only reason I'd keep it. Is a meme.
Okay, we got the non-one. God damn it, I'm keeping the meme, dude. Keeping the meme, and then we got this one, which is good also for like the non-meme times.
Yeah.
We got a very good Snorri. You don't like firmly planted, but you slide in and stay crouched, and this thing's gonna snipe people. So
Yeah.
I did that for a little bit.
I get it.
Let's see. We got the funnel Schweb with the perpetual rangefinder range accurate small where this is fucking perfection.
Yep.
That is perfection, which means this one can probably go. I did this one in PvE.
That's a
though.
PvE one.
Does
You
this
wanted to have one of each.
I mean, they're pretty similar though. I
I like the damage perk.
All right,
Damage perks are super, super good.
We'll keep that one. We got 2 of these bitches. We only need 1. Stability, accurate, small. This one's good. This one is also good. Oh, man. Those are both insanely good.
It's a matter of, do you want rangefinder or do you want opening shot?
I want rangefinder. It helps me with every shot. Opening shot helps me with 1. There we go.
Go.
Fuck you. Would you ever use
you?
the fuck you, dude? Would you ever use this in PvE?
A copium PvE keep.
But is it worth keeping when we already kept, where is it? The Azumi with triple tap Vorpal.
What's the other one have?
4th times Vorpal.
I would say, well, I would need to math out the 4th times versus the triple tap when you only have 4 shots in the mag, because honestly, most of the time, triple tap does just end up being just as good as 4th times. And 4th times has a bit more risk involved because you need to hit that 4th shot. And depending on the encounter that you're in, that might not always be feasible. So would you rather have something that's a little more guaranteed, not as good, or would you rather have higher risk, higher reward? It's a tough call. I would need to go math it out, but I think for the moment you can keep both, and then if snipers ever get that buff that everyone's hoping for, then
perfect. And then this is my only PvP one, so we'll keep that one. I like this. It goes well with Forerunner, so we'll keep that. This is crafted. We'll keep that. I've got 3 Unforgivens, and I've never really used any of them.
I wanted to really like Unforgiven, and I used it for a little while, and I felt like I just ended up going back to Funnel Web.
So I'm just going to delete all of them.
It's just weird with because they really want you to use Bitter Spite to get that fast reload, but we just murder things so much. I don't want to wait.
Cool. Kill them all. Easy. Hero's Burden, we got 3 of them. What the shit is this roll?
Yeah, they need to buff Repulsor Brace.
We got Zen Kill. We got... What the fuck? Okay, this was easy. We're gonna keep this one. Right. I don't have any other Horror's Lease, but I hate this gun.
Focused Fury, I'm thinking for PvP, I'm like, how often are you really procking Focused Fury in PvP?
Probably never.
Yeah, I would literally keep this only for the gun itself only, and that's it. Okay. But if you don't like Horror's Least,
I fucking hate this gun.
I mean, chat might maul at you right now because I don't know. Apparently it's not the weapon of the week.
Dude,
what's the Nightfall weapon of the week, chat?
I deleted a kill clip one of this because I got so pissed off in a game once and everybody lost their mind.
Okay, then if you're deleting a kill clip one, then you can delete this one. It's duty bound this week. All right,
let's go. All right, we got craft. These are maybe just for red board. I don't know. Would you ever want a staccato?
I mean, we already have a pretty good vision of confluence. And next season, you're going to be able to craft a trustee, and they're buffing the perks that you can potentially get on it. And I think 260 RPMs are the overwhelming favorite in PvE. So me personally, if I see this come into my inventory, I am getting rid of it.
Perfect. Get it the fuck out of here. We are at 401, dude. We're gonna go past. We're gonna go even past the goal that I thought we would maybe struggle to get to. Galoo, it's a good one for sniping with the snapshot. We'll keep that. This is my only Doom of Chelchis.
Well, good news. It's about to be your not only Doom of Chelchis. Get rid of it. These things drop 7 per raid run. 4 hundo.
Let's go.
I don't have too much time left. My my raid squad waiting on me.
Okay, let's try to maybe
otherwise, just speed run it.
Okay, I have this one already masterworked. This
Love
one
it.
not, so let's just kill this one.
Yeah.
Do I need this? No, because this one is the harrowed one, and you can craft it. So why do we have it? Kill it. Brigand's Law. We got this one crafted. Fuck this one. What the hell is this doing in here?
Yeah, I don't know what that's. Maybe saving. I don't know, but
no, that's just stupid. I
know nothing about the shotgun. Literally didn't even know it existed.
Cool. They're good. These are the same roll, and I don't want to take too much time though, right?
All right, that's fine.
All right, so yesteryear only. No, we got 2 yesteryears: Under Pressure, Desperado, or Perpetual Eye of Storm. You choose.
I feel like both are pretty viable options. I'm not versed enough in Desperado to give an opinion on it.
Okay.
But I think it would come down to preference. I feel like I would feel the effects of Desperado more than I would Eye of the Storm, but that's me personally not being as in tune with PvP compared to you.
I'll do homework.
So yeah, test it out.
Okay, this is gonna have a fuck ton of good rolls, and it's gonna be annoying. Everyone's saying kill the Desperado, so screw the homework. We're just gonna kill this one.
I did.
This one's masterworked and it's used, and these 2 aren't, so I'm just gonna trust myself and just kill these 2.
I mean, these things are dropping like candy anyway. So.
You get 4 of them per Crucible game.
Yeah.
Do you ever need an Avalanche?
What other solar machine guns even are there right now?
Isn't the new raid one solar? No, that's Stasis.
So there's
there's fixed odds.
Yeah, fixed odds, but getting fixed odds pattern is a massive pain in the ass. That one's actually pretty good. Field Prep Rampage is not bad.
Cool.
I would definitely keep the fixed odds over the Avalanche for sure.
Where the hell is the Avalanche again? All right, so kill Avalanche with auto-loading Vorpal. Oh, shit. Isn't that kind of sick for PvE? Because you can just stow it.
It is to a degree, but we have not used machine guns for boss damage in a very long time. I'm talking like Thunderlord on Kali in Last Wish relevant.
I'm copiuming it, dude. I don't use this one. Oh, shit. Should tracking
I would
lasting?
keep that one. Tracking lasting impressions pretty
And this
good.
one's Crucible. Okay, we'll keep both of those.
All right, fine.
Is this mass? Is this Sunset?
That's a ritual weapon from season 9.
Beautiful. Dead. I think this is infusion fuel. Kill it. We'll keep those because you got not too much time. Help me with the swords. Do I need this?
I don't think I've even seen someone use Zephyr.
Okay, I'm gonna kill it then. This is crafted. Perfect. This is just random. I don't need this. I can craft one of these and I still haven't.
You can craft, yeah.
I still haven't. So, what the fuck? It's my only eager edge, so I gotta keep it until I get unlazy and go craft it. Do I need this for any reason ever? A bump in the night?
It is used in PvE right now as a part of like a demolitionist sort of deal with
these
stasis
perks?
wells. Not with those perks.
I'm just gonna kill
I
it
would
then.
get it crafted. You basically need to craft it for it to be good, but it is good.
We're coming up on it. We got our one and only. This we can definitely delete.
Plonk Stride, no.
We got 2 whatever the fucks, and they're the same thing, it looks like. So
There's the ritual weapon for this season.
so I can get rid of both.
Technically, yes.
One of these is crafted, one of them is not. Easy decision. And we are back to armor. GG's.
383. With probably about 20 to 30 armor pieces that you could pretty easily get rid of.
Let's go, dude. How was that vault cleansing experience compared to your other ones? Because I'll be honest, I have never seen one of these videos. I'm a bad fan. I'm sorry. I don't know how they normally go.
No, it's fine. They're 2-hour videos. They scare off everybody. You were very cooperative. You did not fight me on a ton of things. A lot of other people would fight me on stuff, but you know, because you wanted to clear that many spots, you were a little more open to it, which I did appreciate. And yeah, I think you knocked it out of the park.
Dude, thank you. I appreciate it. Not only was it fun, but it also now means that when we go into the new season and then the DLC 3 months from now, I actually have room to save shit, and that is very valuable.
That's another part of vault cleaning that I really enjoy, is just like knowing that you don't have to worry about this crap while you're like leveling or doing the campaign. You don't have this massive interruption of like, you know, oh, what am I gonna get rid of? Oh, I don't know. I want to play the next thing. It's like you can just
toss it all in and just worry about it later. Datto, thank you. It was an honor. I appreciate your help. Good luck in the raid.
Pleasure.
I hope you get your touch of malice, my friend.
Me too.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
All right. Thanks, dude.
Have a good one, dude. I
Talk to
appreciate you. Later. You're in the same What the fuck, dude? Datto's literally... Datto loads into the same place that we were just fucking doing the vault cleaning. Are you kidding me? That is so weird, dude. The same place that I just cleaned my vault. Datto loads in and joins me. That's so strange.